Hi everyone, Juan Finance here. Thank you very much for coming back, and for the new subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing. In this short video, I'm going to introduce to you the importance of portfolio review and rebalancing. So why do we need to review and rebalance our portfolio? Now we have here three significant answers that you have to consider. Number one is to measure the performance of your portfolio versus the target, or let's say versus the broader market. Now if you are targeting, let's say 10% or 20% per annum, is the performance of your portfolio in the direction of achieving that goal? Second is to capture emerging themes. For example, every year or you know, uh, every time the government would try to revise certain rules and regulations regarding fiscal and monetary policies, it would definitely affect the market. So you have to capture emerging themes to ride those momentum. For example, are you seeing an upside in, let's say, the consumer sector, or let's say the infrastructure sector? How about the tech sector, or for example, healthcare? So you have to consider those factors in order for you to grab those opportunities. And the third one is to evaluate strategies. Now, if you are holding, let's say, combinations of assets, let's say the previous quarter, you have to evaluate if those assets are performing well, if your strategies of having those diversified allocation is working or not, and if not, you have to revise your strategy, or if proven to be doing good, then um, you have to reinforce your strategy. So this is our peso portfolio. A summary as of December 29, 2020 versus February 5, 2021. I wanted to show you here the number of assets that we were actually holding way back December 29, and how did we cut those assets or stocks that we believed are already in their mature growth during those cycles. So we have roughly here more than 15, I think, in 2020, and in February 5, we only held um, these stocks here. So we actually trimmed down the holdings, but still diversified though. So in December 2020, we were actually performing 30% overall, and for as of February 5, that's actually 8.31%. So we retained these stocks because we believed in their possible growth for this year. So we still have Dito. This it's actually the third party player in terms of telecommunications in the Philippines. So you have also ASIN here expanding their renewable projects in Asia. We have IMI, semiconductor, and All HC. This is actually the another segment of the Ayala Group. So, in short, we believe that these holdings would still thrive to their maturities in 2021. And if you're going to look at the growth here, that's 8.31% as of February 5, and versus the performance of the overall market in the Philippines, we have this Philippine Stock Exchange Index, or PSEI. It's actually performing negative 1.69. So we can therefore assess that our portfolio is outperforming the broader market. So here we have the summary of our dollar portfolio. So if you are going to look at here on the left side, as of November, we have about 46 holdings. So these are the top. And as of February 7, we trimmed down at least 5 of those holdings, and we were down to 41. So the main reason is that we believe that those assets are already matured in terms of their growth, and we believe that the remaining assets here are 41 assets are still thriving in their maturities in 2021. So If you're going to look at the performance of our dollar portfolio versus the broader market, so in the US we have the S&P 500 as our benchmark. Here from January and February, that's actually around 10.76, and the year to date of the S&P is actually 3.7. So it's very clear here that 10.76 is outperforming the 3.70% performance of the S&P 500. So that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you learned something. Please do like the video, and if you want others to understand, kindly share this video. And if you need to know more, kindly subscribe so you won't miss any future videos that we're going to make. Thanks for dropping by.